Lay down.
Hi. How's everybody tonight on this beautiful full flower moon in Sagittarius?
Right?
I feel so much better. And I want to say, yesterday was not a very good day for me. I kind of struggled, went down, fell down into the hole for a little bit, worked my way out of it. And I knew, this kind of is
Okay.
the right. It ebbs, it flows, it goes, it goes, it comes, it goes, and that's us working through all of our junk, right? All the blocks, and as those, I forget, I think it was May 13th through the 16th where we had those 13 to 16 X class solar flares, and God knows how many M and C class. That's what they're designed to do. They're designed to come in and disrupt, scramble your DNA. That's how I look at it. And it takes the stuff out of it. It takes the dark, the deep, the blocks, the distortion, and it dissipates. But as it dissipates, we get in the light codes. Hi, Kelly Healer. Well, let's say hi to everybody. Hi,
Yeah.
Illy Bear. Hi, Bora Bora. Hello, joyful journey. Look at all these beautiful souls. Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
I'm hugger greeter. Good to see you. And it's always good to see all of you. The energy just it gets so high vibe, and it's just such a nice time to spend together when we come together like this. Diana and I have been burning sage and
Sweetgrass.
getting sweet grass. Oh,
Yeah, in fact, this is sweetgrass that I've grown.
oh, what? I did not know. I thought it was sage. I'm sorry. I know I have I don't have a lighter. Oh, jeez. Okay. Doesn't want to work for me. I have a bay leaf. This is something else I do. I burn bay leaves. Like you put stuff on there. This is unconditional love and peace and grace and ease. And then I just burn it. You can do that every day. I do burn a lot of sage and bay leaves. It just depends what I'm going through. We're all going through it, and it helps. It helps to talk to the ethers around us, to talk to spirit and put in our intentions. Um, it's powerful, especially at times, the new moons, the full moons, and
Well,
goodness, how many significant aspects have we had? I think it was the 18th. We had
all those solar flares.
well, we had the solar flares, and then after that, oh my goodness, it was on. Oh Lord, I got the 18th chart. Hold on, right here. We had. Dang it. Okay, my brain just went. Beep. We'll come to today because today is whatever it was. I talked about it on the Crone Zone because it was the build up. I kept talking about the build up till today. This is kind of the first time where we're in Gemini season, so our brilliance is coming in, and this is our every day to day, moment to moment, making those higher choices. Of course, we're all signs. All signs have higher vibrations and lower vibrations, but when I'm talking to us, I know that we're all working on our journey, working through our hearts and our souls. So, to me, these energies hit differently because we are in that higher consciousness, right? We're searching, we're seeking it. That's what Sagittarius is. Sagittarius is the seeker, higher consciousness seeker. But today, before the moon went full, it was 9:53 a.m. Eastern, and afterwards we were getting the sun. I'm sorry, Jupiter and Venus conjuncting. Very lucky. Very, this is a day to call in. I know Diana and I just really started saying how the energies are, the doors are open. The
Well,
energies are getting higher, right?
The,
In
the
front.
minute the minute the sun went into Gemini, it was like somebody opened the window.
Wasn't it really? I
Because
swear.
right, the Taurus season didn't treat me particularly bad. I hope it was gentle with everybody. But there was a lot of upheaval through Taurus that we had to pay attention to one way or the other, right? And it got sticky at the end because Taurus is a fixed earth sign. Hello. And we had all of those solar flares on top of it.
Yes.
Well, on the 20th, it was like, woo! Somebody took off the collar, the yoke that was hanging on that bull, and he was let loose. And he was like Ferdinand, rolling all over the place in the flowers, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's
So,
like, it's been a while, right? It's been a while.
And I think it was Tuesday night when we were opening with the dream show. I misspoke, or it's not, well, I misspoke, but it's more about being misunderstood. What I was trying to say is that wait until the moon goes into Gemini also. Then, you know, as this whole phase goes, because all of these planets are going into Gemini, including the moon when it's her turn. So anyway, the moon was in Capricorn when we were talking last. So please, I apologize. It was getting ready to go into Sagittarius, which is where it is now, opposite sign, the higher mind of Gemini.
And it's a lot to keep up.
Where my moon is,
right?
Where my moon is.
But it is. It's hard. It's not easy to keep up. There's been aspect after aspect after aspect. Again, we had the 29 degrees coming in this morning with that Jupiter Venus, that last degree, and then it goes into 0 degrees. So that happened on the sun, the Gemini sun on the 20th. And then it happened again today. So we were at the end of Taurus 29. Then we went 0 Gemini. And today we have that, Taurus, what it is you're going to manifest with Jupiter and Venus. Then it goes into Gemini. They go to 0 degrees and they're like, yeah, let's do it. We got all these ideas. Let's make it happen. Right?
We have Venus is conjunct Jupiter. They got conjunct at 4:00 this afternoon.
Okay.
Venus is also sextiling Neptune right now, 10 minutes before we came on Eastern time. That's when it was precise.
I'm sorry.
So
say that one more time.
There, right?
Say it one more time. Say that one more time for me. I'm sorry.
Venus is sextiling Neptune.
Okay.
Venus also went into Gemini at 4:30 this afternoon. And Jupiter is, because Jupiter and Venus are conjunct, Jupiter is also sextiling Neptune. And today, for me personally, that was it. I couldn't get myself started to take the DOGs for a WALK because they're right here listening. And but I stepped out to the greenhouse and it was all about the plants. It was all about digging in the dirt. And I could envision finally where the things needed to go and which needed to be tended to first. And I started some new seeds, but this was direct plant into the soil that they're going to come up in for a while. And then I was able to get out and really clean out one of the flower beds.
Nice.
But I had no vision till today. So that sextile to Neptune was giving everybody a dreamier feeling, you know. What is it you want to see? Be a poet. Be poetic with everything you do, be it in writing or drawing or working in the dirt, getting your nails filthy.
Well, and that's what that Neptune.
So you have dreadlocks.
That Neptune at 29 degrees is all about the imagination. And that's kind of what we name this, illuminating our vision. That's really, Sagittarius got that higher mind. Gemini's brilliant, fast thinking, gets to, makes decisions, goes for it, goes. Like, see Diana out in the yard today. And that Neptune is helping us. Okay, so what is it? It's going to sit there till September at 29. What is it what's this new earth look like? What does this, what does your new life look like in these new energies that we're just coming into? None of us really know this yet. It's just kind of marinating, I should say, right? What do you think?
Well, I see this as because of
Oh, sheet.
because of our
Sorry.
wonderful oh
Oh, what
because
happened to
because of Sedna being at 0 degrees of Gemini, right? She's at 0 degrees of Gemini. She's done with Taurus. She's going into Gemini. It's going to take her 40 years to go through Gemini. But everything that goes into Gemini is going to cross over her. So right now, Venus is sitting with her and Jupiter is sitting with her and the moon is going to get there, right? Now he's opposite her, really showing her new ways to adapt through the things that you had to sacrifice. And what is it you need to sacrifice now? And the other beauty is we have Mars and the North Node in very close proximity. They're now 3 degrees apart, but a couple of days ago, Mars was conjunct the North Node in a position of take action. This is Aries. Mars rules Aries, just as Venus ruled Taurus and was happy when she was in there. Now she's in Gemini. Here we go. Break the glass ceiling. This is what I see happening.
Yes. See,
because there are so many positive things coming.
Right.
And this Mars node interaction has us, I mean, personally, it's like, oh, hell no, I'm not buying that shit no more. Nope, you can't get me to feel like, nope, you can't get me to feel bad about that either. Nope, you got it wrong.
And that's Annie Bear. That's the answer to your question. Where are our bodies being activated? Mars, is the part of us that does, right? Gets it done. I'd have to know your chart, but to say off the top of my head in what we're experiencing right now, Mars in Aries, right, kind of is too much on your nervous system. It can be too much. You're thinking too hard, you're wanting to do too much, like maybe Diana was out in the yard a little long today, but she's gonna be okay. She's making her own now. So she's gonna be okay. But that does, right? and we haven't had this feeling of let's go do it, let's get it done, we were out of winter, we're coming into these beautiful energies and we want to experience them.
And then prior to this, Mars was in Pisces. It was hard to run. It's hard to run in water.
You can't run in water. No.
So the other beauty, okay, so right now, as we speak, we have the North Node at 14 degrees. This is all of Aries. We have Mars at 17 degrees. We have Hygeia at 18 degrees. She is all about health and making things better for yourself and finding ways to prevent dis-ease and discomfort and knowing your limits. But I have no off switch. And it's like I just all of a sudden, oh, wait, I went too far. But I never know how that I went too far till I've crossed the line. I never have warning signs. And then we have Chiron. Chiron, the healer who is doing a great job of healing himself and figuring things out. He's in Aries and he's at 21 degrees. So Mars, Hygeia, and Chiron just having crossed over that North Node or the North Node traveling over them. Remember, the North Node is the one thing that moves in constant retrograde. And then to close out Aries, we have Xena, Ceres, at 25 degrees. And she's like, yeah, baby, this is the way, this is how we do it. I mean, everything. It's like, sometimes you just got to throw yourself into the project till you're ready to hit the couch and sleep.
Yes, Annie Bear, we are re-examining everything. In fact, that's what this is about. This moon coming into this energy. What is it that we cleared? What are we leaving behind? What are we thanking for? It's coming to visit us. Now we're ready to move on past it because we healed it. What is it that we prefer to put our focus on, right? So when you're re-examining, you're really weighing out, and there's Gemini weighing it out too, right?
I love what she also said about she made new boundaries, but she had to walk them first.
Yeah, oh my goodness, isn't that the truth? Yeah,
right?
I mean, and that's something I understand that. Personally, I understand that. And we go through a lot. And Diana and I do this. We live astrology. We talk about it every day. We're always in astrology. But I'll read it. I'm looking at it, and I'm not even thinking how it's affecting me. I don't even consider myself
Well,
in
look
this.
at this. Look at this bucket. Look at this. All of this.
Yeah.
This is Aries and Taurus and Gemini. Look at all of that.
Yep.
How you can't get away from it.
Let me see.
One is washing into the other. This is
right.
Somebody's pulling a choo-choo train over here. Let me tell you.
And
right now the vertex is at 12 degrees of Gemini. So
cool. So that means something, and we can feel it, right? Can't you all feel something coming?
Yeah,
something's coming. Something, and I think it's
coming. All right, we have Estrella is opposite Pluto. Estrella is about justice, and she's opposite Pluto. The things that you absolutely cannot let go of are the things that you need to have justification or justice taken care of. And she's opposite Pluto. They are working together. That is a good thing. And then you got Vesta is opposite Ceres. And the Vesta opposite Ceres, that's about what are you going to harvest? How are you taking care of your home? I didn't even want to leave the house today, which even still, I have not done that today.
Right. And if we think about, right, Aries is I am, Taurus is I manifest, Gemini is I think. So here we are. This is the beginning of the new year, right? Astrological new year that starts on spring equinox. Here we are. We're taking all this energy and we're going, well, where is it? Well, pretty much everything's in its home sign. Mars is in Aries. Venus is just leaving Taurus, just left Taurus earlier, so it's now in Gemini.
Yeah.
So these
she's at 0 degrees. She's sitting on Sedna right now.
And they're getting their information. Like everybody's gone to the sun. The sun has given out the new plan for the year, and here we go. We're going to go forward. So somebody said up here, well, what will Sagittarius, how does the Sagittarius full moon affect the Sagittarian? Now, the astrology doesn't sit here and say, this is good, this is bad. What it does is it gives you, these are the flavors of the energy. It's your choice. What are you going to do with that? So that's where it comes into where it comes back to us, our ownness. What work are we willing to do to get us to point from A to B? Because I'm sure if you're feeling like me and Diana, it's been 5 years of feeling stuck in the mud. And here it's just coming out. Who am I? What am I creating? That's what we're here for. We're here to create. And more importantly, in this new energy, in this new earth, we're creating the new earth. So what we do for our own life helps create that new earth. It starts with us. So a Sagittarius, right, is going to learn something, constantly learning something, wants to go explore, wants to go travel, is connected to that higher consciousness. There's a lot to do with Sagittarius and spirit. This is, this is driving us spiritually, especially in our spiritual community, right? So that is opening the door, and then it's getting ideas. It's thinking way ahead. It's vision. He's got an arrow. He's pointing it somewhere, and he's got this vision. What is it? What's your vision? Focus all your attention on that as we heal, create what it is you prefer to live. But we're going to be healing and creating, healing and creating. The healing part, I don't think really ever ends. What about you, Diana? You think that ever ends?
No,
healing?
because when we're just always working on perfecting ourselves, that is human. That is normal.
Yeah.
And it's not about ego. It's about who's got time to keep making mistakes and keep going over it. Right? I mean, I will, even when it comes to painting, it's like, I'll do a bunch of rough drafts that are worthwhile because I don't know. I've trained myself.
Thank you,
I trained my dragon, but I will do the rough draft so I know where it's going when I get to the canvas. Now this I did not, but I did sketch it out. I didn't do it in color first, but I did sketch it out so I knew where it was going, because I don't like to put pencil on my canvas.
And see how we all have our idiosyncrasies, right? We have our preferences, and we have things that we're just not going to do. I'm not gluing crystals together. I'm not putting glue on a crystal. It's never going to happen. So I mean, we have our thing, right? Randy, I'm perfectly imperfect by human condition. Absolutely.
Exactly.
On the 25th, Randy, Mars and Chiron are going to meet, and it's kind of volatile energy, but Mars is gone just past the North Node. And where are we heading? Mars wants to do it, but he has to go over Chiron first, clear out some more wounding. Go ahead.
Weren't we all going through an imposter syndrome?
Yes.
Back a few days ago, when Mars was opposite the South Node, conjunct the North Node.
Yes.
Of course we were. And that is our perfectly imperfect human being we're striving to be our highest selves. And that North Node is the vehicle we take to be our highest self.
Go forward.
And it's a combination of our rising sign and the effort that the first house is the I am house. That's where your rising sign sets that cusp line for you. And you take the best of that sign, and then you go to your midheaven. That's the pinnacle of the hill. So for the example, my midheaven is at the 10th house on my Palais Athena, close enough to my Palais Athena that she comes into play on my midheaven.
And the midheaven is the 10th house, right? That's our passions.
Yes, your midheaven is the 10th
career.
House line. Yeah. So just doesn't matter. That's where the 10th house is. So you have the 10th house and the first house. Where that is, for me, it's Libra. So in the 10th house, I got to do it by the book, my own book, but I got to do it by the book. And that always amounts to a little bit of the old way, enough of the new way to freshen it, because we have different materials than the old way.
Exactly. Yeah.
We can't, the world's a different place. Even if we can still get a hawthorn tree, it's probably not exactly like it was 200 years ago.
And that's okay, right? Because here we are. Well, I don't know if that's okay with nature, but I do feel as we go through these transitions and transformations, of course, so does Mother Earth, and that's all coming up to be part of when we're talking about illuminating illuminating our new vision. Well, Mother Earth is first and foremost in there because Mother Earth's air, the soil, the water must be cared for, must be clean. We have a lot of work to do from the last 26,000 years. And even though I'm here going, yay, let's go, let's do, it's not going to happen overnight. I wish, I mean, but who knows? It may, because we got Uranus around who comes up with some brilliant ideas outside of the box thinking, and you never know what that's going to be, right? So could be healing, could be anything. But as we are expanding our vision and we're aiming higher, right? That's at Sagittarius.
Right.
Gemini's just constant. Gemini's don't stop thinking. They can't stop thinking,
So one more thing, Randy, let's add not only I am enough, I am love, but I am abundance. And on the 25th, that's when Jupiter will actually go into Gemini. But right now he's at 29 degrees and 38 minutes. So he's in proximity. He's conjunct Sedna. He's conjunct Venus, and they're there together. And that is only going to get stronger. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Right now he's opposite his own sign, and this is not a bad thing. Oppositions bring about miracles. They're, I mean, these are good times. We can always find uncomfortable situations. But when you put yourself, well, I was expecting this, or there is expect the unexpected, be comfortable when you're satisfied with the outcome. All of those things come into play all at the same time. And with Jupiter, this expansion that is going on right now, where we can feel the future. And I don't think it's just because I'm in Gemini. I think it's something that the energy right now we're all feeling because Mars is in Aries.
We're ready. And it feels optimistic now. Like I said just yesterday, I wasn't feeling so optimistic. It comes and it goes. And I'm sure, that I will have something else that I can't label or name and clear it again. It just goes on and on, right?
So where was the moon? The moon was in Capricorn. And what is Capricorn? Scorpio. Oh, sorry, Scorpio.
Okay. And Scorpio means
I'm still back a couple days ago. Sorry.
Scorpio means kick my butt every time. I'm like, oh Lord.
They're a water sign, and so are you.
Yeah.
Your sun is a water sign. So there they were in a trine going.
Right.
Sloshing the bucket. Sloshing the bucket because Scorpio is not part of this bucket,
No, but it was on my midheaven, so I was really getting it.
Oh, there you go. Right.
So, we know our charts, right? We can sit here, we can say, I know this is hitting me like this, and this is going on. And I mean, I misspoke. Let me apologize for that, because I said Jupiter went to 29.0, and he's not changing to 0 until the 25th. So here we got Jupiter sitting at 29 degrees. It's just kind of like it's
critical degree. The portal is open. Critical. 2 + 9 reduces to 11.
And Neptune's at 29, and they're trining, right? They're having a trine. Am I right? Yes. That's powerful because it's bringing in more skills and abilities, more of our healing abilities, our psychic abilities, our intuitive abilities, things that I don't think we don't even know we have yet. We think, because we're all pretty psychic and intuitive here, right? But I think we're going to be very surprised on how things amp up in that area too. And then with Jupiter, because Jupiter expands everything. So we're sitting in Neptune, imagination and all that juicy psychic stuff, right? And Jupiter rules the Sagittarius, just like Diana was saying. So Jupiter's like really vibing on this full moon, really expanding it. Expanding go either way. What are you focused on? If you're focused on growth and learning and going for it, whatever it is for you, you got it. If you're sitting here focused on, shit, life sucks, life will
Well,
suck.
and a shout out to Silver Star. She's lurking, but she also just snuck in a message here. Definitely feeling the energy. Been crying, feels like for weeks. My
Mm-hmm.
whole body has been vibrating for days. I just finished my Reiki 3 attunement. So it's been intense, and um I've
That's
never
it.
taken I've never taken Reiki. I've read a lot of books, and
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get certified. So, I'm trying to find somebody who's got a class running now that I would like to try and hop in on.
I hope you're feeling better, Silver Star Priestess. I know it's been tough, and that that deep seated sorrow energy and unworthiness energy has been coming up. I mean, before all those solar flares, but they seem to really have triggered that. Like it was everywhere we were hanging out. A lot of us were getting hit hard, and uh, thankfully, you were learning something. You were taking a class. This is Sagittarius's thing, taking a class, learning, and Gemini. They are across on the wheel, but they vibe off each other. So think of their higher vibrations of each of them kind of giving it to each other, lifting each other up. Um, I do hope you're feeling better though, hon. I know that's hard. It's not easy. It's not been easy. And I'm not trying to make it sound like it's
Uh,
easy, but I am trying to say it is the doors open and the sky's there's no limit. There's no limit.
sure. And
You know?
that's your Hygeia and Chiron being so close together. That's been going on for, let's see, on the
Jeez.
21st, they were basically where they are right now. Hygeia was just about to turn 18 degrees. And back on May 7th, we had Hygeia at 13 degrees. Chiron was still sitting at 21. So it's getting closer and closer to the time where there's help coming to help you figure it out, because only you can really know. These are, these are emotional, um, not so much physical. We feel it physically for the reasons that we're all empaths here, that we pick up on other people's vibrations, and it can manifest in physical illness. It can manifest in real physical illness. Um,
Absolutely.
breast cancer survivor. How did I end up with breast cancer when nobody in my family ever had it? As far back as records were kept. And well, I used to hold a lot in. I held a lot of stuff in. So
And see, and that's what we've been releasing. Well, okay, so take our whole lifespan. We've been here, we've been in training and learning the hard way, learning not to hold anger in. That may be why Diana got, I'm going to say it like this, breast cancer went and visited Diana. She doesn't have it.
that's
That's
right.
another thing. We
No,
don't want to own any of it. We don't
no,
own it. So,
not owning it.
but
It
each,
visited.
yeah, at each level, each painful occurrence, whether it was joyful or painful, we learn through it, right? It's just part of life. Now, I used to hate when people said that, it's like, oh, well, that sucks, but it does. But there's these good parts of life too. And here we are at the end of a very long cycle, just the last 5 years, if we go back to 2012, and we're just coming out into this new. I mean, like Dinah said, we got into Gemini season, it was like a breath of fresh air came in. It is us making that meaningful to us.
Think back to where you were in 2008 when Pluto began his cycle in Capricorn.
Ah, I was not in a good place. I was very sick. Oh, sickness came and visited me. Right. That's what happened. I was like under, for years, I was extremely
Blueberries.
sick. Blueberries are, I love blueberries all
Cherries.
the time.
Michigan
Yes.
cherries.
Aw, Annie Bear pulls the weeds and thanks them. Aw, that's beautiful. I
You
do.
know, a lot of weeds have medicinal properties.
Yeah.
I'm
Bless.
trying I'm trying to cultivate them so they don't come up everywhere.
Yeah, I
A
do
patch
that
of this and a patch of that. Oh,
with Mother Earth. I say, bless the water, bless the air, bless the soil. I mean, that's how it's going to start. As I think everything should be clean and clear right now, and knowing full well that that's not going to be the case. But we start by saying, bless it all, bless every molecule on Mother Earth. And that's the part we do for the external, for Mother Earth, right? But what are we creating for ourselves? Because that's where it really, really all begins. It begins with us. What are we going forward with? I mean, we are here doing, Diana and I were talking. We're going to have that uh, astrology basics class probably in around July when it's too hot to be outside. We're going to do stuff like that. But we all have, like, Diana's in her garden. Everybody's doing their thing, right?
yes, vinegar, Dawn, and water mix.
What
But
does
when I have really horrible, stubborn things and I don't care if it comes back or not, or anything grows there for a while, I use ammonia.
it's brutal. It's
And
brutal.
I can't even look at poison ivy without getting it. So,
Oh wow, really?
yeah.
Wow. See, and that's part of this, right? Diana has a vision for her garden. We all have our own vision for our own life and our own garden, and we're creating that as we go forward. Something else was coming up for me a lot this week. Polarity leads to unity. I liked
Ah,
it.
here's the pole. Here's the North Pole. Here's the South Pole. What's in the middle? Where does the middle really begin and end?
Right?
You can pinpoint the center, but somewhere in the middle, hot turns to cold and cold turns to hot. Where does that begin? That's the paradox, if you will. The
Paradox, right?
paradox, that is the miracle, and it takes a paradox to have a miracle. Yeah, Randy, gotcha.
See? See? What Randy say? Oh my goodness, I can't get
Well, I
in.
think looking at poison ivy is what she's talking.
Oh, oh.
Looking at poison ivy and start to itch because I know I'll have bumps.
Aaron, Aaron, being an empath is really hard, isn't it? Because you do feel everything. You feel the weeds. You feel all of it. Um,
Annie is persistent like weed. She's not sweet.
you're not sweet. What? Getting deeper. I'm just getting deeper clues. I'm freaking persistent. Hell yeah. You got in this journey in through the soul, this journey of the soul, you
Yeah,
have to be persistent. That's
trust
for
me.
damn sure.
You can throw ammonia on Scotch thistle and it is still going to grow.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've been digging out the same plant. And believe me, it comes out and I got the whole root and I don't let it flower. Unfortunately, as beautiful as they are, it's illegal in this state to let them grow because they're dangerous. I mean, they're a weapon. They're a freaking weapon.
Isn't that interesting? I did
But
not
they,
know.
they came from God and they're normal and they're beautiful. And that's that
Mm,
big, beautiful thistle that's on your favorite kilt wearer's medallion.
Did you guys anybody want us to pull some cards? Did you feel like pulling cards, Dinah? Did we need to say anything else about
You
this
got
moon?
it, Joji.
We're going to have the new moon in Gemini on the 4th, and that's the day the Sun and Venus will conjunct Kazimi.
Yep.
So this higher, like these higher vibrating energies, these brilliant ideas, things are still going to be coming in. It is about following our heart, being optimistic, working through the dirt. You know, we
Yeah.
do. We have everybody's talking about the yards and working in the garden, but it is working through the dirt of your garden, you know.
Yeah.
And it
Randy,
just
I can relate. I had it all over my body too.
uh,
It was horrible.
I don't
I
think I've
had a
ever
patch
had
of
poison
blisters.
ivy.
I had a patch of blisters on my thigh that was that big around. Now I
Mm.
have to tell you, it was
You
my
can
first.
grow pot, Annie Bear. You can grow pot.
You can
Why
grow
not?
pot.
Yeah. Hi,
It's legal.
Karen.
This stuff,
Yeah.
I'm pulling it off the fence. When we first moved to Virginia, I'm going to put my cucumbers there. So I'm pulling it down and I'm
Uh,
bagging it up and I'm, in cutoffs in a tank
uh,
top and just going to town. And I'm getting it in the bags so that the guys will make sure to take it off because there's 100 bags of trash. And my next door neighbor comes home and she goes, "Well, what happened to that vine?" I said, "Oh, I pulled it down. I'm going to put the cucumbers there. Anything grows on your side, you can have." She started laughing. She said, "You touched it?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Dressed like that?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "That was poison sumac."
mm.
2 weeks to the
On
day,
your butt.
I was covered head to toe in poison sumac. Now, I'd
Mm.
never had that like that, and I didn't know that you should go to the doctor. So I lived on Benadryl, and consequently, I can't take Benadryl because it works the totally opposite way on me. Everybody else goes to sleep, not me. It's a conundrum.
Oh no, everybody's talking about hi Perrette. Oh, everybody's so cool. Well,
Ah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
being in the woods.
Yeah, she got it peed in the woods. Joe G got it hit in her face. Oh my god, made your skin turn black.
You bet. You bet.
Oh my god.
It's nasty stuff. Don't be in Virginia. They say this, right? Well, maybe you don't know. In Virginia, they say, "Don't be a dope. Don't touch the fuzzy rope."
Oh yeah,
That
they do say
rope
that.
growing up the tree, that's poison ivy that's been there for more than 50 years. Nobody's touched it. Nobody's cut it down
Oh my
because,
god. Oh my gosh.
and
Well,
I had accidentally touched it and didn't know it. And it was on my beret. It was winter and it was all over my face because every time I did this, because my hat was, tripping
mm,
all over the place. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. Who do we pull a card for first? Somebody.
Randy was
Randy?
first. I got Randy. It's in the flow, Randy. This is you. Everything is smooth sailing. And then I got first light, beginning a new cycle.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyway, let us know, guys, if you want us to pull some cards, or if you have any questions on this full moon. But I would take advantage. This is a very, very beneficial day with that conjunction of Jupiter and Venus. What you love, and it's being expanded and blessed by Jupiter.
Well, I'm really liking this because first off, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is the
Mm,
Paulina deck.
I love it.
All right. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Then you got the Three of Wands, right? And then you've got the Queen of Wands taking charge of it yourself.
She does that.
There you go. There you go. I think that's awesome.
So cool. Oh, that is so cool, Joe G. Trying to revive my mom's old homestead, slow and steady. Let me know
Awesome.
if you need some help. I love working on on the land. I love it. I'm in an apartment. I can't really do much.
And that's, I'm trying to make this a permaculture
Mm-hmm.
myself. There you
Well,
go. See, Benadryl doesn't always work for everybody. That's for sure.
no, I could sleep on Benadryl. It doesn't even matter to me. You
Glory.
can be awake for a minute and go back to sleep. Doesn't work.
You know, plants are more poisonous these days because of the toxins in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they've gotten used to what's that Monsanto stuff. So go back to the old ways because that's how they used to kill it with vinegar and or ammonia.
You know what I want to ask? How do you find seeds like what are they called? The heirloom seeds. How do you find those? For the old ways.
Okay, so
Heirloom.
there are companies like Eden who packages heirloom seeds. Lots of different companies out there have a strain that is considered their heirloom seeds, right? They're the old plants, and hopefully they've been steadily grown the old way. You know, you can take a plant and make it an heirloom plant by breeding it backwards. You know what I'm saying? You take the seeds, you don't know where you got it, you don't know what kind of fertilizer they used while they were growing it, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But you put it in your ground and you take the seeds from that, dry some of them out for the next season, begin again until you can back engineer and get most of that historic
I did not
ancestor,
know.
get rid of that ancestor. What are we doing right now? We're getting rid of our ancestor baggage, right? You can do that with the seeds as well. And so, especially with things like beef steak tomatoes, you know, like, can we go back to the old ones?
I would
So
love
my
that.
guess is that, you know, you can, some people just do their own seeds and have been for generations after generation.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I worked with a guy at Lowe's. His father was from the old country, and he had brought with him tomato seeds. And when his dad died, he was going through his things, and back in a drawer, he found 40-year-old tomato seeds that were from where was he from? Pakistan? I can't remember where he was from. Anyways, he stuck them in the ground, and he got tomatoes. He was bringing me tomatoes from though, and they were so good. They were they were those dark ruby black tomato. Oh man, they were.
I wanted. I just crave those tomatoes. I can't find them anywhere. Silver Star. We got cleansing waters. Obviously, this is something you're going through, and it's not easy right now. Purification activates vibrant life force. This will not be forever. You're clearing something, let it clear, let it go. You know, always love it, honor it, and release it as best as I can. And it'll go because then you have what was the next one? Crossing bridges. So I think this has something to do with those healing waters. Something is going in the past. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I know it's not easy to let go of a lot of things that we're comfortable with or used to. It feels like a cycle of something is ending, and it's breaking your heart is what it feels like to me. And I'm really sorry. That is not going to stay that way though, because then you have infinite abundance.
Right.
Abundant pouring will be poured into your life. You know, you choose the next best steps after the release. I hope that helps, honey.
Thanks, Callie. Whatever you're telling me you loved. Thank you. I love your love.
I love you, Diana.
So, Silver, we have the Queen of Pentacles. as the first card. This is you. Stay grounded. Stay grounded in your own self. You know, remember what Randy was saying earlier. I am enough. I am abundance. I am
Mhm.
love. And then you are burdened by something, right? We have this 10 of Wands. Is it ancestral clearing that you're going through, that you're walking through? But you do have this load under control. It's heavy, but you have it under control.
Mhm.
So remember that by staying grounded, it stays in control. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. To me, that's, you know, it's this group. It's coming
Mhm.
together with like minds. It's listening to your inner self, listening to your friends listening to you. It
Yes.
is sharing wisdom and knowledge. And then the rising energy off of the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. And that is, you know, I've got a plan. I'm going to go through the portal. I just have to wait for timing. Timing is
Gemini.
what it's about. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Oh my God,
Ah,
which is was behind the Two of Wands. So you've got this. This too shall pass, as we say, right?
it's not easy letting go. But
No.
when once we let go, right, and we drop all that weight, and we have all that clear energy to create. I mean, this is really um, the your big dreams, your wishes. This is what we're bless you. We're being guided to go big, go big. You know, go for your heart's desire. Um, I keep getting that. It's constantly coming up for me, for us, for our community. Um, and okay, I hope you're okay. Um,
Yep, that full moon, great night
beautiful.
to release. Callie was just saying.
Uh,
Yep.
with I'm
Jane.
sorry. Great night to release. Yes. Oh, perfect. Great night to release. Great night. You can write it out, burn it. This is a really good. It's a full moon. You want to the end, the culmination of something. But as you're releasing something, you can of course create, start creating the new that you prefer. Um, burn some sage. You can make moon water tonight. Would be really good moon water with the Sagittarius moon with all that high vibrational energy in there. Um, let's see, make sure I'm not missing
That.
anything. Oh, Jane's here wants a card. Okay, so we have who did I have? Oh my goodness, I'm Glow. I'm sorry, Glow.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We got Glow, and then we
Oh,
got Jane. Anyone else want a card? Please put it up there. We'll definitely. 555 on the clock. That's cool. Silver Star Priestess. That's the releasing.
there you go. Did you see that Jane also was looking?
Yeah, I got Jane. And if anyone else put your ask for a card, we'll get you a card or two
Ooh.
for
Well,
sure.
wow, this is something different.
Huh? What happened?
So you're very skilled at something. We have the Eight of Pentacles, right? So this is being grounded, but well aware of your own self in this as well. And then we have the Chariot. So something
Mm-hmm.
coming your way because
Mm-hmm.
of your skill, because of your finesse. The
Absolutely.
reason why I'm using the word finesse is because the Lovers is the third card. So either you're involved with someone and it's getting to be a stronger relationship, or you're about to meet someone, because the rising energy is the King of Pentacles. He keeps you grounded and he takes care of you. Now, if you're not involved with anybody, this could also pertain to a work situation
Mhm.
where you do like what you're doing and you're skilled at it, and better things are going to come your way because of it. Silver, I wished I could have gotten these cards for you.
I got, uh, well, first I got Finding Sanctuary. So I think this is something that a lot of us were doing, but recently taking the time to go inside and really feel into how you wanted to go forward. Because then I got Uncovering Treasure. Okay, the Finding Sanctuary says opening to your spiritual source. Okay, so and I'm sure you're always meditating, and all of us are here. But uncovering your treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty. This is something you're uncovering inside yourself. Um, and when Diana was saying you like your job, or something about something that you really are connecting with, I felt like it was something that you were creating going forward. Like, are you starting something new? Are you like a craft or something? And, then I got in the flow with you also. In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Whatever this is that you went inside to connect to and you uncovered is really going to benefit you going forward. What I'm getting. I hope that makes sense, Clue. See, does she have a.
Maria's asking something about the moon because she has a tree that covers it up. Don't worry, the moon is still out there. So if you're thinking of charging your crystals or something like that,
Or water.
Yeah, don't worry about it because
Yeah.
it's out there. Even if you can't get any direct anywhere,
Yeah.
like it just doesn't come through because you live in an apartment and there's no way you can see it. Just put them on the windowsill anyway.
Mhm. It permeates that moonlight, it's like sunlight. There's nowhere to hide from it, and it's powerful. It's a really high vibrational, high consciousness
What,
moon. Sagittarius.
Maria? It's okay. The moon is still out there. And what is death doula?
A
Glow.
death doula is someone who works with people who are dying, like a birth doula. Mhm.
Thank you.
Who's the death
Hospice.
doula? Is that Glow?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
that's you.
Oh,
You're doing
that
it,
was a
girl.
good read then, for sure.
Oh, thank you. That is really cool.
Okay. Ooh.
I mean, this is something that's going to bring you so much joy. I know it's not a happy topic, but I want to have someone like you when I'm transitioning. Um, I think it's very important to have people that are heart centered, soul centered when you're crossing over. I'm really, I think it's beautiful. All right. Sorry, Jane. Keep popping myself back and forth. Back and forth.
Well, for Jane, I've got justice to begin with.
Hmm.
So this is the first card. This is what it's about. And then we have the King of Wands. So are you craving justice for somebody or because of somebody? The next card is Temperance. So it's a matter of being patient. Justice is coming, but the rising energy that we have here is the Two of Wands. So that also indicates you need the Temperance. When the time is right, you're prepared. You're going to go through that portal. Then we have, then we have the Knight of Wands. So this is going to take a little bit of time. He's the slower moving wand, or slower moving knight of the deck. What's the next one? You're going to love the outcome no matter what it is, because then we have, oh my God, I can't do this. We have the King of Cups, King of Wands, and the King of Swords.
Oh my gosh.
And then comes the Wheel of Fortune. So there's something in the near future coming your way. And it entails justice. And then here's you as the Queen of Wands.
Yeah.
Love
I
and
think I think I got it. Okay. Again, they're taking me back to what you've just been through, taking shelter, really going inside, understanding what's your next best step, your spirit team guiding you
yeah.
to this mystic healer. Have
That's
you
a
been
great point.
taking classes? Have you been like really connecting to your healing abilities, Reiki? I don't know, your own energy healing. Something about you taking this time to go in and become this version of you, right? This upgraded version of you. Um, and there's the rainbow. I knew the rainbow would come in sooner or later. I forgot to even talk about rainbows. But we have the rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And that's all of us, right? This rainbow energy is coming in and it's activating the light codes, right? Those diamond light codes, the rainbow light codes. We're all being activated. Something about this, though, you are coming into your healing abilities, Jamie.
Ah,
I would love to hear your feedback if you
want to
are.
move. Okay. Want to move to Built Granny. Glad the day I'm woo woo. Wait. I'm a
What?
mystic glued to the next level soul, and many of you and Chiron. Okay. Okay. So be patient. I think you're going to like the outcome. I want to move in trained dogs and no parrots.
Want to move to build.
Oh, I remember your son said no parrots. I see. And I have one. It's unjust. Justice is coming.
Want to move to, but to build granny flat. They and they think you're woo woo trained dogs. I think maybe it's I don't know, something about the animals. You really have a connection, a healing connection. I'm not seeing, I'm seeing something that you are,
Yeah.
or maybe you've just always been this mystic healer, right? But you needed to take that, uh, taking shelter. So something, okay, so they wouldn't let you take your parrots? Maybe that's what it is. And
They're
you,
not. I can't remember if I was in the chat with her and she was asking somebody else, but she had said that her son said she can't bring the parrot, but no parrot.
oh, okay,
So if we see
very cool, Jane.
if we look at the King of Wands as your son setting down the rules, telling you to be patient, then there is this decision to be made and a portal to walk through. King of Cups is the next card. So then came up the King of Swords.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we
Somebody's
go.
going to be on your side about this. There's going to be a change in whomever is actually laying down this law for you about the birds or one parrot, whatever you have. Because then we have the Knight of Wands, right? Slow moving, methodical, or he would a little out of sorts there. But we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So through temperance, that Wheel of Fortune is going to change. And there you are with your animals, the Queen of Wands.
Yeah, I think it's going to all work out. Like we're in this flux energy still where things are not quite uh, unfolded yet fully, but it's coming. Something's
A
coming.
granny flat. They
Yeah,
went.
keep us updated. A granny flat. Yeah, I was getting that. She does do healing with her animals. I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry, guys. It is no joke staying up on this stuff. Granny flat. Here it is. They the birds are mean to me. I don't know if she's saying they're mean to her, but yes, I do spirit connect with animals.
Yes. And the
I
people are being mean to her.
oh okay, okay. Here, oops, where'd it go? I
So
think
it's like, the
in,
the mother's quarter.
okay, I got you. It's all panning out. It's like I see it all getting rearranged, but I
Yes.
don't feel anything detrimental happening to you or your animals. Let us know, please.
God, this is right on, and what Mark sees too. See?
Good.
Good. I mean, sooner, especially if this is family,
Yeah, I know.
my son,
Everybody.
my son says, and that bird's flying, and you want
Mhm.
me to come from LA? Yeah, but he's so noisy. So what? You were, and I lived through that with you.
That's hilarious. Yeah, see, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
trying when I get to heaven. There you go. God is, yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right, Aaron.
I love the Wheel of Fortune. That to me made
Yeah, and that the rainbow.
somebody's going to be on your side. Somebody's going to
Yeah,
help you get this. They got to see how it's breaking your heart.
yeah. It was rainbow blessings too, and the wheel of fortune. I really feel it's gonna come out. Oh, Aaron, very good,
Aaron,
very
how
good.
are
I'm glad to see this happening for you, baby. Are you ready? You want me to go?
you? Go. Yeah, I was.
Overcoming obstacles, Aaron. You can overcome anything, and you are. You have miracles coming in for you. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And this is really the energy we're in. We are clearing. I know it's been hard. I know it's not been easy clearing a lot of heavy duty crap, but there is solace and peace coming in. Because, Aaron, you are also a wise leader. You are a beacon for others. There's something I feel. I just saw you taking a class. I don't know. Have you taken any psychic development classes or anything? Let us know. But I feel there's something coming up for you that will
Well,
encourage your wise leadership abilities.
so we have the Four of Wands.
What else we got here?
That's success. That's stability and success. And then we have the Three of Cups. So something to celebrate about, another joyous union or reason to get together, right? Stability and friendship. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, more stability with what's the word? Compensation, recompense. And then the next card, I have to look at this. This is Seven of Wands. This is being prepared by setting your boundaries. Like Annie Bear, she walked her boundaries first in order to figure out how to set them. So letting all of these people in, and then the Ace of Swords. The truth of the matter is, yep, the truth of the matter is, that's the card I wanted.
I just heard the truth of the matter is you are a powerful being.
Yeah.
Like
Success, right? Stability and success. And then partnership with two others. And from there, we're going into the Ace of Swords. Oh, no, sorry, I'm working it backwards. Ace of Pentacles, which is more stability, staying grounded, then setting your boundaries and limitations, and being prepared for the things that are going to come your way that don't necessarily fit into the bill. you'll have a boundary up and you know that that's one thing to be rejected. And then the Ace of Swords, stand in your truth, stand in your light. Are you, and if you saw her going to school?
Yeah, some taking training of some kind, but I believe it's to do with intuition, psychic abilities, healing abilities, something in those
Yeah,
lines.
Aaron, that's exactly what this is about too. You know,
There's
taking
a
a class.
couple good classes being offered right now.
Right.
Then I got Take Flight. They asked me to pick one of these. So this is a message, right? Goals, freedom, success, new heights, and good luck. It's you are going to take flight. You really have a you're going uphill. I see you going uphill, going up in the sun, to the sun. I know it's been tough, honey. It's not been easy.
Yeah, I love John Prine also.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm like, lost, up, down, up,
Well, I
down. I
think
don't know where I'm going. Here we go.
if we got them all, or do we have
Yeah,
another?
we have three more. We
JJ.
got Gypsy JJ, S. Holmes, and Perrette. I think that's everybody.
Okay.
No, we got Joe G. Joe G. Sorry, Joe.
The
And
kazoo.
let's see what else we got. I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Thank you all for being here. I love hanging out with you on these moon nights, our new moons and our full moons. Let's see. Make sure I got everybody.
Uh-oh.
You're welcome, Glenn.
JJ. There's
Oh, I like that, Callie Healer. She says, put your wallet on your windowsill with a green crystal of your choice. I like that for tonight. Go ahead, sorry.
Who says that?
Callie Healer.
Awesomeness. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
So, Gypsy, there's a little stinker around you.
Mm.
Got the Page of Swords here. He talks a lot. Does a lot of jibber jabber. Doesn't seem to follow through on things. Now, this is the Six of Cups. So it's not just about nostalgia with this guy, you know, or maybe you liked him better when he was younger. But it's like he tells you these things, or maybe it's your younger brother, a younger family member who tells you things and doesn't follow through on them. Because then we have the Ace of Swords, and that's like, it's you marking the law, putting it down, saying, look, follow through, own your shit, own your own, not you, to the other person, to own their stuff, because somehow or another it keeps coming back to you, and he's got his own demons chasing him. This is a familiar story to me. I should have pulled these cards for myself, but seriously, there's something in this little guy, whomever that person is to you, that's got a devilish, impish sort of an attitude. And he's like holding everybody else responsible instead of himself.
All right.
I hope that forewarns you or describes something that you've got going on already that you're aware of.
Well, interesting. I got the learning card for new skills, wise advice, mentor, talent, expand studies or practicing, teacher, guide. Maybe you going forward, maybe you're enlightening this person Diana's talking about. Then I got wondrous universe for you. I got a really I saw you going through is walking beauty. I saw you above it all. Even if that stuff's happening, it seems like you're just letting it roll off your back or something. Um, you discovered the truth about something. So I think this is where it goes in with Diana. And you just are, you stand in the light of the truth, but you raised above it and you're letting it roll off of you. Um, yeah, that's Wonders Universe. And then we have traveling lightly. You're traveling lightly because you let go of all those burdens, right? You see what's going on. You see who people are for what they're showing themselves to be, and you're just like you just took yourself out of it and went up, and you understand that staying in your heart is the best place for you, and you just kind of let it all go, and you're gonna do what makes you happy. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that makes sense, Gypsy JJ. Okay, we got S. Holmes. Would love a card. Let me see if Gypsy says anything. I go up and down.
That's home. That's home.
Oh, thank you, Silver Star Priestess. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. I just love all of you. I love your energy. It's so beautiful. It's really, this just makes my day. Hang out with everybody. Diana and y'all.
So Jane, you need to sell your house and then downsize and go live with somebody else. Is that what is going on with you? Because if that, I think you should hold off selling the house. Yes. Yes. Hold off selling the house. People want to have a house when it comes to moving kids. And so now's not the time to do it. It's better to put this sign on the lawn end of July, beginning of August, when people are definitely looking to have a house because the schools are going to start in September and they want to be in a new house.
And even this year, wouldn't you say, Diana, after the election would probably be even better? And if you
If
guys
you can wait that long, yeah.
you can wait that long. It's there's a lot of nefarious activity in the air.
I love that, Joe. Okay, let's see. Oh, man, I loving this. This is what, the fourth time the portal card has come out, the Two of Wands. New beginning, temperance, be patient with yourself, and the devil, that stinker's at the bottom of the deck again.
Jane is talking about selling in September 2025. Yes, that's a good time.
If you,
let it ride out.
You can wait that long.
July is soon. Yes. It just depends on how long you can wait. But everything's in divine timing too. So
yeah. I mean, even if the market goes down, you have to pay less where you're going as well. Right. So, but that, if your house is worth it, your house is going to be worth it then too.
Yeah, that's right.
So first card for S. Holmes, the Two of Wands. Okay. You've got a plan. You just have to wait for the right timing. And then the next card is the Fool. This timing is going to set you on a new course, taking a leap of faith. I love that. And it's waiting for the timing. And then we have the Temperance card. Now, you just can't make that up. Waiting for the proper timing. Then we have the Two of Cups. And you're going to be happy, satisfied with that when you do that. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Devil. Things are too tricky to start this new thing right now. Just be patient with yourself. Because in the near future, we're going to have the world, right? The world is going to be at your fingertips.
Nice.
And just because it's there, it's the Four of Pentacles was the next card. So that is just biding your time, holding it close to the vest, keep your wishes alive. but don't share them, because sometimes telling too many people breaks the spell.
So many times. We're saying spirit. Okay, you got the spirit card here. So this is for S. Holmes. Protection, healing, trust, wholeness, purity, unity, seeking, and divine guidance, right? It's bringing you to this first light. This is something new. Diana did say you had the Fool card, so you're beginning a new cycle. With spirit, the spirit's there with you. Spirit is your co-pilot. This it something. Okay, it says finding sanctuary on this. Opening to your spiritual source. Again, spirit's there. If somebody is around you that is playing games or is of a lower vibration, you're protected, because you are truly connected to your heart. This is a voyage of the heart. It says that spirit love flows through you and to you. Okay, so spirit's got your back here. If there is such a thing going on, you are on a new path. You're guided, guarded, and protected is what I just heard. I hope that works out for you, S. Holmes. Let us know if that's making any sense. All right, then we got Perrette. Hi, Perrette.
Aha.
Aha. Did anybody? Let's see, I'll go back down. I keep going down and up.
So I understand why you go back and listen again. I do that sometimes as well, because it's hard to absorb it all the first time you get a message and remember it. Okay. I have a friend whose last name is Holmes, lives in Virginia.
Gypsy JJ. You're welcome. My goodness. Now, selling the house now is just, it'll happen in the right timing, for sure. All right, Perrette.
Kira. Okay, right now we have this Temperance card. So we're in a smooth sailing, taking your time, being patient. And then we have the Six of Cups. And I would imagine that this is something to do with thinking about your husband who has passed and the times that you had before. But I also think that this may be about recent past. As we have the Lovers as the next card. Are you still going to lunch? And then we have the Queen of Cups. So I would think that, and the King of Swords, I will say there's a new relationship still active. And things are going to continue to go well. Aha, there you go. I know.
What happened?
Well, she said, yes, I am.
I know. I got a couple. Well, the past was overcoming obstacles, and I know that you have gone through a lot. But you got fulfilled now, right? You got miracle. Well, first you got great adventure. I'm sorry, great adventure. You're on your new adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. You are, okay, this is fulfill energy, health, abundance, growth, satisfaction. It's all that abundance in there. That's kind of energy we're in right now. So you take this, you go on this great adventure and take that risk forward. You're your own authority now. You're you're the you're the one, right? You're it. You have the power, the strength. You make the decisions, and that's coming to you. Right? That's all coming into you. Uh, what other one did I have? Oh, and then I got miracles. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And I think that once you, and I'm not saying you don't own your authority, but once you really do take that knowing and okay, what I just heard was take your biggest wish seriously. It's coming to you. It's available to you. You got that. It's coming. It's not easy going through everything you just went through, and there's a part of that time that you got to heal, integrate. I know it seems like we've all been waiting forever for this energy to switch, right? We're right here. It's coming in. Okay, we have one more, Diana. It is.
Oh, sure.
I'm sorry. Joe G. Here we go. I hope that helped, Perrette.
Yeah.
I think we got everybody, I think. I'm so happy everybody's hanging out with us. So nice. What happened? You're welcome, Brett. Yeah. There's always hear more the second time, too. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up here.
That's okay.
Annie Bear's out there planting more seeds. That's cool. And watering her garden. Joe G, what is going on with you, beautiful?
Joe G, are you? I have my cards here. Are you feeling a little left out in the cold, a little nostalgic, a little lonely? Let's put it that way. A little lonely. I have the Five of Pentacles. Right. So you're feeling without. A sense of being without. And then the Six of Cups. So this is your recent misgivings, let's say. Something happened recently. And now you're feeling left out because we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Right? Somebody struck up a new relationship and your girlfriend has a boyfriend now and you're feeling left out of this relationship, or vice versa. You've broken up with someone and he now has a new relationship and that makes you feel left out. We also have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, it's like you're feeling like somebody might, oh my gosh. And then the Five of Wands, there's chaos.
Yeah.
And the Five of Swords, you're feeling like somebody got one over on you. I'm sorry that these are the cards that came out. Maybe that makes more sense to you.
I got, we got a curiosity here, right? Feminine energy, playing, questions, independence, searching, or infidelity. I'm not sure if that's what's going on, infidelity, but I got distant thunder. Like something has been going on behind you, something you weren't aware of. It says clear the air. I think the air is being cleared. You're at an impasse. Right? You're just kind of don't know what to do. This is not easy energy. It really feels like you were hurt, betrayed. Reflect and redirect your energy. And this is because you're going through a transformation. All these things, these are parts of your life that had to fall away, that had to
Uh,
make room for what is coming in, right?
this all makes sense though, because have you been able to read Missing Family? My mom and sister family fell apart after they passed, which recently happened, right?
Oh,
And so been praying for the family to heal.
oh, honey. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I feel like they're in that
Yeah,
stuck space, right? Um, so it was
yeah,
a female. Okay, so it was a female energy, and it was okay. Your mom and sister. I'm so sorry. So here you
yeah.
are by yourself, transforming into. Okay, who is Joji now?
And
She's.
that, oh, I love that, because here are two women out in the cold together.
Mm,
That's her mom and sister, right?
mm,
And I love the phoenix. That's great.
yeah, it is Silver Star. The last leg of the race is always the hardest, and she believes we got this. Yeah. But here is Joji, missing family, mom and sister, right? And she
Again.
says
Oh wow.
family fell apart after passing, so praying that the family's healing, and then they have done some naughty stuff to her.
Nephew reappeared and let me down again.
Ah, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, so, oh goodness,
Oh,
I
there's the thief. Even
yeah,
though he's only got 5 swords, he let you
let me,
down.
let me put
That's
this light on.
losing a battle.
I just heard when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yep.
And I'm sorry to say that to you, but this is about Joe right now. This is you becoming your authentic higher self. This stuff, um, God bless your mom and your sister. They're past, they transitioned, they're going on their journey. Um, you're creating a new, uh, a new you. Are you getting something else, Diana? Oh, I'm sorry. Where did it go?
No, I'll be right there. Sorry.
And imagine that
Somebody
journey
was
by
trying
the
to reach me.
moonlight.
Somebody was just trying to reach me, and
Hmm,
it's kind
hmm.
the friend of mine who's moving, and so I was just texting her that we
No,
were
no
in.
problem. No problems at all. So I got
I
Journey
am
by
done.
Moonlight. This is kind of powerful for you tonight, this moon. Um, believe in magic. There is a whole new. Your life is creating a new. You're creating you.
Oh wow.
What happened now? Oh my
Well,
God.
no, she says he tried to sell it to some people that were awful to my mom and sis. Mm. I'm assuming you mean her house or something that
The
was.
land, yeah, the land.
Oh, the land. Oh, right, right.
She is a goddess working on our family land in a good way. Ah, preserving it for my other nephew and his children. Yes, he tried to sell it to some people that were awful to my mom and sis.
Okay, so that deal fell through, correct?
Mm.
Let's put some
Oh,
cinnamon in your door
oh
tonight,
yeah, the salt. Uh, do
and
a little
yeah,
protection thing. Do salt around your perimeter.
so
Uh,
that when it does happen, at least it won't be those people.
yeah. I don't know why. I feel like she needs another card. I'm gonna just pull one more card for you, Joe. I don't know what it is. Our family land. Okay. Our land. I put a house here last year, so it's a big new adventure. Awesome. And he wanted to take your house and the land? Wow.
Yep.
Oh, no.
show. I'm pulling a Blue Angel Oracle for you.
Gentleness, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love.
Ooh, I love it. Pathways of Light.
Oh, nice.
Look at how well these two cards go together.
Yeah, the color. It's just fire, and it's a fiery moon, right? Sagittarius is
That's right. Sagittarius fiery moon.
Uh-huh.
Rock
This is
and roll.
Yeah, it's passionate. It's us like getting passionate over our next, our next part of our journey. Really cool.
Yeah.
Joe G, and everybody. Love you all.
Okay.
What
Joe
happened?
G. Right. We need to do you need to set up boundaries tonight. This is a perfect night. It's the full moon. Manifesting not only protection, but your imagined outcome of this.
Yes. Write out your preferred outcome. Write it out. Put salt around the perimeter, and you could do
also
salt on the windowsill.
Take your nephew's name and those other people's name and write it on a piece of paper and freeze it.
Freeze it, yeah.
And because water can do a lot of things with crystallization, put it in some water and put it in an ice cube that you never use.
And you can always, when people are sending me, or if I feel somebody's sending me, and it doesn't happen often, negative energy, I just send it back. I just send it back with love. But in this case, because it's land, it's your property, I would salt the perimeter, at least the front and back door. Okay, I was just checking. Well, we love you all. This is a passionate and full moon. Create the life of your dreams. We're illuminating our vision for ourselves in the future. And we will be back we're going to be back next week before the Gemini new moon, right?
Yeah.
So we will be back, and we'll discuss whatever energy happens between now and then, which I'm sure will be something interesting.
Boy, and maybe I'll talk less and let you talk more.
No.
Just kidding.
We both talk. We both get it out. There's so much to say. We're so excited because it is. Like you want to help people understand this energy that we're going through. There's nothing wrong with that. It's exciting. We love you very much, and we appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us. And we will see you next
for everybody. Multidimensional healing.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that.
Oh, Diana, I love that. Love it. I love it. Thank you, Diana. Thank you all.
Thank you, Valerie.
Hi, Priscilla.
Thank you, everybody. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thanks for coming.
See you next week.